from KTLA5. Are California drivers stuck with high gas prices for good? Well, yes, right? No other state is ever going to overtake it. So the short answer to the question is yes, which kind of goes against the standard, right? Back in the day when you were in school and they would say, don't title an article with a question. And if an article is titled with a question, the answer is quite clearly no. But that doesn't apply here. And this is some of the most despicable reporting I've seen in some, well, I mean, it's all so bad. It's all so dishonest. But this one's really bad. And my name's Eric. This channel is called Report and Opine. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm absolutely begging you.
I'm begging you, please. Come on, please.
Because the algorithm is a monster and would help me a lot if you engage with the content. And it would cost you nothing. But if you want to help me even more and spend a little bit of money, go ahead and buy my book, New York City 2020, Gotham Unglued, on Amazon.com. That link will be in the description. But the reason this is so despicable is because, well, yes, quite obviously, California, I mean, literally, I did several videos on it. I can't stop. I'm a glutton for punishment. But the price of everything is going through the roof, except for weed. That's coming down. And I found this article on Instagram, of course, like I do a lot of articles. And what was very strange, and I wish I had the screenshot, but the original post that linked to this article said, California Oversight Panel finds no gouging, but no easy fix for soaring gas. So obviously, Governor Scumbag Greaseball Bang Your Wife Gavin Newsom wanted you to believe that the reason for crazy gas prices is price gouging, which obviously begs the question, why is it not that bad in any other states? So that's what it was. It's like, Oversight Panel finds no evidence of price gouging. But that just didn't work. So somebody came down from on high and said, you have to change it. And the title is now, are California drivers stuck with high gas prices for good? And yeah, sure, I mean, drivers, but it's quite literally everybody. I mean, from the politicians all the way down to the junkies, the babies, everybody is dealing with this because they're putting the squeeze to everybody. But they say, a year after California Governor Scumbag Greaseball Bang Your Wife Gavin Newsom signed a bill aimed at punishing oil companies for allegedly gouging drivers with high gas prices, no clear evidence has emerged that gouging is actually taking place. So you tried to make a law for something that didn't even exist. You created the problem and tried to sell people on the solution. It's par for the course, obviously. That acknowledgement came from the state's Energy Commission during a Senate oversight hearing in Sacramento on Tuesday. Oil refiners, however, were not given a pass, as data showed their profit margins soared more than 200% when prices at the pump spiked in 2022 and 2023. Okay, so there's no clear evidence of price gouging. However, oil refiners were making a boatload of cash. And all of this has to be called into question. Nobody can be trusted. I mean, in the entire country, basically. But obviously in California and Gavin Newsom, who, I mean, I don't know how he still has it. I mean, we are at the point where obviously Gavin Newsom's back is against the wall. And I don't think anybody on the left, none of the protesters, none of the weirdo communists are going to bat for crony capitalist scumbag bang your wife Governor Gavin Newsom. So how is he going to maintain this? None of the industry representatives in good faith discussions dispute that during these times, their profits go up a lot. California Energy Commission Vice Chair Siva Gunda told the panel, so who's to decide how high you can go during those times? That's what we're trying to think through. So Gavin Newsom wants to blame all of the skyrocketing prices, not on the price gouging taking place by the oil companies, but by the I don't know. It kind of seems to me like they're saying both things. There's no evidence of price gouging, but also there is evidence of price gouging, which is also probably part of the reason why they changed the title. Because somebody is letting them know that, well, Gavin Newsom has been on his high horse about price gouging, so why don't you muddy the waters a little bit? And they have. Senate Bill X1-2 was drafted during a special session convened after gas prices reached an average of 6.39 cents per gallon in California in October of 2022. $2.58 above the national mark. Outrage among drivers and lawmakers reached a boiling point, and Democrats, led by Newsom, hoped the threat of a windfall of profits cap would drive prices lower. The average price for a gallon of regular unleaded in California on Thursday was $5.31, $1.67 higher than the national average. Drivers correctly wonder why gas prices tend to go up quickly but come down slowly, says KTLA 5 news consumer reporter David Lazarus. That would seem to be evidence of price gouging. I doubt it. I don't think that's evidence of price gouging at all. I think that's evidence of a crook. I mean, are they going to mention the gas taxes in California? Right? There's another story that will debunk this. So this story alone is built to muddy the water and say, well, first, oh, there's no evidence of price gouging, but then actually there is evidence of price gouging, and prices shoot through the roof so quickly, but then they come down slowly, and that's probably evidence of price gouging, which I highly doubt it is. But look, it doesn't matter. They're going to go on and continue to muddy the waters and talk about, oh, well, I mean, why is it not happening everywhere? Why is it not? I mean, you cross the border into Arizona. The first gas station, as soon as you cross the border, the gas drops nearly a full $1. So here they are once again trying to tell you, don't believe your lying eyes and just know that we're going to help you. And then this is the euphemism, of course. Are they stuck with high gas prices for good? Well, yes, quite obviously. Everything is collapsing in California, and we know that. But also from KTLA 5, California gas prices could rise under new climate plan. Oh, wait. So there's no evidence of price gouging, but then there's a little evidence of price gouging, but then the government is doing things like this, driving the prices through the roof to save the planet. California consumers may face another spike in gas prices following a report released in September 2023 by the California Air Resources Board, or CARB. The report detailed the state's initiative to reduce aggressive emissions stemming from a plan introduced by Governor Gavin Newsom to achieve carbon neutrality by 2045. And there was another article from Politico about how Gavin Newsom is coming for your cars, and it was like thousands of words, and they didn't even outline the plan. Basically, they just said, oh, well, you know, the sun monster's coming for California, and Gavin Newsom's going to stop it. And that was Politico even trying to sugarcoat it without throwing, you know, scumbag greaseball, banger wife Governor Gavin Newsom under the bus. To achieve our world-leading climate goals. What?
I'm losing my patience.
We have to accelerate projects that will power our homes with clean energy, safeguard our drinking water, build homes next to transit and jobs, rebuild our roads and transportation system, and protect communities from worsening extreme weather. Yeah. Just pay a little bit of money in the gas prices, and we're going to save you from an earthquake or a tornado or a flood, right? And the climate zealots love this stuff because it genuinely does not matter, right? It could be a flood. It could be a drought. It could be a hurricane. It could be a tornado. It could be an earthquake. It could be an eclipse, and everything is caused by climate change. If approved, the low carbon fuel standard would increase the price of gas by an average of almost 50 cents per gallon by 2025. CARB was set to hold the hearing last March, but postponed the action. No new date has been announced. So how is this? You want to tell me that it's price gouging? Okay, fine. But you're the one doing the price gouging. And then there's another clip. I think I posted. I don't know if I posted it or I'm going to post it. Whatever. Watch all the videos and thumbs up every single one of them. When Gavin Newsom was confronted about the $24 billion that was lost trying to combat homelessness, and he's out there just stumbling, stammering over his words. The taxes and Rona, and you know, you see the way our system is set up. It's like, bro, what happened to $24 billion. And if you don't pay your taxes, you, of course, are going to be deemed the criminal. But Gavin Newsom is out there stumbling. I mean, it's just completely ridiculous. He looks like Smokey counting money in front of Big Worm.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140.
Hey, man, that's $100. Stop playing with me, Smokey.
Right? It's completely fake, and I don't know how much longer this could go on. But if you try to stop it, of course, you will be deemed the criminal. So I guess you can only hope to become criminal enough to where they accept you. In the meantime, gas prices in the Golden State don't look like they are going down anytime soon. Yeah, well, obviously, bro. Beginning July 1st, California is set to face a gas tax hike, which will increase the tax rate by 2 cents, adjusting for inflation. So, yeah, I don't understand how, bro. You should just shut your mouth and say, do like Karine Jean-Pierre and say, oh well, I can't really speak to that. I have to be. You know what she always says? She says, I have to be very mindful. I have to be mindful. It's like when Kamoto says, let's be clear. And you know that word salad is coming your way. But my point is, rather than make up causes for the skyrocketing gas prices and completely omitting your own doing, just don't say anything. But in slightly less related to California gas prices and scumbag bang your wife greaseball Gavin Newsom news, Biden challenges Trump to pair of debates, but only on his terms. Make my day, pal. So here again, there's an example of somebody just completely gaslighting, right? Completely lying right to your face, correctly assuming that the media is going to go to bat for you, but are people still buying it? We've all seen the videos at least twice. Donald Trump has quite literally posed a challenge to Joe Biden for debate.
I just want to say that I've invited Biden to debate. He can do it anytime he wants, including tonight. I'm ready. Here we are. I invited him to the courthouse that he has us tied up in. It's administration. This is all being done through Washington. It's all a well-coordinated attack on a political opponent.
And then when the news asks him, shut it up, right? I mean, he's just shuffling around and pretending that he's going to do the debate. I still don't think it's going to happen, but I could be totally wrong. Maybe I will be wrong. Get the popcorn out. But now he is issuing a challenge to Trump. Why don't you accept the challenge that he sent you? This is crazy. You're trying to get the upper hand, and you will debate on the highest level, the presidential level in America. You're only going to debate on your terms, and then you expect us to believe that it's all on the level? President Biden said he is willing to debate former President Trump twice ahead of the election, but only if Trump agrees to his terms. Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020, and now he wants to debate me again, Biden said in the fiery video posted Wednesday. Well, make my day, Bal. Biden 81 added. The Biden camp, however, rejected allowing the nonpartisan Commission on Presidential Debates to run the face-offs, despite having done so since 1988. So why would you do that? Why is it on your terms? Why don't you go with what's been done since 1988? Right? These people, so he wants to install his people to obviously give him the edge, which he will probably still lose. I mean, this guy would lose a game on one-on-one, right? A game to 11 if he had 10 points. It's completely despicable. Instead of the commission debates on September 16th, October 1st, and October 9th, Biden wants to go toe-to-toe with Trump on a more compressed schedule, with the first debate as early as June. Campaign chair Jennifer O'Malley Dillon wrote, I hear you're free on Wednesday. Bro, he did that. He's the one in New York. He's the one telling you, I'm at court right now. I can meet you at the bar out after this at 4 p.m. And now you're doing you're walking in his footsteps while claiming he's the biggest, meanest, most racist orange man on the planet, right? You went to the coffee shop after Trump went to the bodega. You went to a restaurant after he went to Chick-fil-A. I mean, you keep doing this and pretending that they're your ideas. Biden chided in the video referring to Trump's ongoing criminal trial that you, of course, foisted at him. And nobody wants to talk about the meeting that Big Fat Furious Phony Pack Willis had, right? And Tish James quite literally campaigning on bringing down Orange Man. The second debate was proposed for early September, early enough to influence early voting, but not so late as to require the candidates to leave the campaign trail in the critical late September and October period. O'Malley, what is it? O'Malley Dillon explained. The Biden team also wants the debates to be on stages inside a television studio with microphones that automatically cut out when the speaker's time elapses. And no live audience. Why would you not want a live audience? I mean, you're so popular. You got 81 million votes. Everybody loves you. You're more popular than Obama. You wiped the floor with Trump in 2020, right? And that was all on the level. And we still love you, Joe. So why don't you want a live audience? Why are you demanding somebody cut off his microphone, right? Oh, when his time elapses. Okay, bro. The proposed debates would also exclude Robert F. Kennedy and any other third-party candidates. Look, this is becoming crystal clear. Trump responded to Biden's challenge in a Truth Social post saying he was ready and willing to debate him. Crooked Joe Biden is the worst debate. Yeah, we all know that. Look, and that's what's crazy. It's like, yeah, I'm issuing a challenge to Donald Trump. Bro, he did it twice already. Just accept the challenge, but you have to propose a challenge and then make up a whole bunch of rules, right? And you also see, completely unrelated, once again, Big Fat Furious Phony Fanny Pack Willis, who didn't even show up at a debate in Georgia because these people are so corrupt, and they've gotten out so far over their skis that the tiniest bit of pushback will collapse. And we can all already see it, but they want to make sure that it doesn't get any worse than it already has. So you've got Gavin Newsom claiming that, oh, gas companies are price gouging, even though he's clearly the one price gouging, talking about some climate change, price hike over the next 2 years, as if gas isn't already $7 a gallon. They just want more. The greed is through the roof. The greed is driving them crazy. And that's why they can see. They know, we know that we know, they know, we know, but they just keep doing it, which makes it all so much more sinister.